Are you needing to save money on horse care products? Well, you came to the right place. Now I know, I normally am discussing horse care nutrition or horse teeth, my favorite thing in the world because I'm a horse dentist. But let's put the head to the side and put a big, huge smile on your face and help you save money on your horses. I will drop all the links and codes below this video, but come on now and let's check out the savings I have for you. Today, we're going to head back over to horse.com, and don't forget they're still running the 20-30% off over orders on a certain number. But I want to discuss barn necessities for new owners, and State Line, Tack, horse.com, Tractor Supply. All the places have the same products, but you could save money if you check out their deals. Now they're having a boot up deal. They're having some exclusive owner offers here for wormers and vaccination and supplements. And winter's coming, so stock up on your blankets. There are a few sales there as well. But the basics, getting to the needs, we're going to talk about some grooming kits, totes, and first aid stuff. So let's jump in to some of the grooming kits. If you're a new horse owner, you have nothing, you're going to spend an average, don't quote me, an average around $40, I'm going to say to $70 on your grooming kits. Now they have these easy to go startup package grooming kits, $48. It's on sale. I tend to like those because they have all the bare basics that you need. Weaver one for $50. It's awesome. You can get like every color, I promise you. Or you can just, grab a basic tote for $7 and fill it up with individual things. I know they have this little $11 and $20 easy groom kit with the basics, but this is cool. This has like a little collapsible pop-up bucket. I think they have 2 versions of this. It's something just new and different, but these little basic grooming kits will get the job done, but you get what you pay for. So the $20 ones are maybe a little cheaper than the $50 ones, of course. So the basic stuff, getting organized, getting stuff in your bag, they have that. Let's jump over to some of the first aid kit items. Every barn needs grooming supplies and they need first aid because let's just be real, horses get in trouble, they get in accidents, and you don't want to haul to the vet for every little scrape and bruise. So let's look at the basic bare necessities. They do offer this little $70 first aid kit, and I'm going to tell you what, I am impressed. It has most of your bare basic essentials, a few things I would add to it, of course. And they say it's veterinarian approved. So yes, safe for, homeowners, horse owners that want to doctor on their own. So there is a full list of what's in it. Of course, your scissors, your syringes, your thermometers, your gauze, and all these different things. But let's look at what comes in this particular pack here. Where is it? There we go. The only thing I think I would do away with, and I think this is important, hydrogen peroxide, not the best thing to use on horses for open cuts. It does kill some good bacteria, so I would X the hydrogen peroxide and swap it for some iodine or betadine. And I would also add this Wonder Dust. I love Wonder Dust. It helps with clotting. I do hate the application, but the product itself is awesome. So a couple other things that they offer individually, you can pick and choose what you want to add to your kits. Gloves go by very fast, so getting a few extra pair of gloves definitely would come in handy here. And then, they have twitches to hold your horse still when they're in a panic and hurting. That honestly wouldn't hurt. Different needles, depending on what you're injecting, you need to be careful. Your smaller needles go in the vein, your thicker needles go in the muscle, but learn how to poke a horse before you do this. I learned from my vet. I recommend you ask your vet, hey, can you show me in case of emergency how to do this, how to do that? But those are your needles. And bandages. I don't think the little starter first aid kit comes with enough bandages. Vet wrap is could be used for everything. They are a little cheaper right now on horse.com than Tractor Supply. I was there yesterday, so check that out. And then some extra padding to soak up any fluids if the wound has to be closed. I don't always recommend closing wounds. Ask your veterinarian to see what's best. They do have a wound trauma package just for specifically for that. It's not a bad package, but I would beef up my first aid kit with some few little things on this list. Now, sprays and bacterium, different things to clean cuts and wounds. There are quite a few selection here, so you can pick and choose what you want. I love Silver Honey. I love Alu Shield. I love Vetricin Plus Wound and Skincare. I love almost all of these. I think I've used all of these. I've only used neem oil on my plants, but this is my number one. I think I got like 5 cans of this. This is awesome. Use it. It is really great for open stuff. Silver Honey, also a little higher dollar price, but it works well. Here's my miracle drug right here. Medicated wound care cream. Wow, it's only $17.35. It was $20 at Tractor Supply yesterday when I walked in the store, but it is prescription-free cream that will help with deep wounds and puncture wounds and abrasions. And that is something I personally recommend because it's hard to get to a vet sometimes. I do like the Band-X. It's great too for light duty cuts. And then we have all of our hoof products too. You definitely want to get hoof dressings. Keep those hooves moisturized. But they have so many extra products you can add to, whether it be aspirin for your horse, Limit gel for tight muscles. They really have it all. I use Sure Hoof on all my horses daily to keep them moisturized. But that's not first aid. That's just daily care, but something you want in your barn. You want to keep your hoofs moisturized. And I do like this product. Oh my gosh, this iodine or allodine shampoo. Great for cleaning out cuts, getting all the dirt and debris out while keeping sterile. I recommend, highly recommend. So this is a great site. You could just pick and choose what you want to include into your first aid kit, daily care, must-haves for your barn. They will not steer you wrong with the selection you have. And you can always ask your vet, like, hey, what are like the top 5 products you would want in your barn? Ask your friends, and you might end up buying 10 different things, but at least you'll have quite a bit of selection in case of emergency. You want to get this stuff before emergencies happen. Look at this cool poultice boot. I love putting poultice on my horses after competition, so that's a great way to keep it on there. There is so much product, oh my gosh, that I would recommend in here. I'm just like losing my train of thought. Oh, thrush relief. A lot of horses get thrush. Like, just have it on hand. You're going to get thrush at some point. Have the thrush relief there. They have Thrush Buster. They have several products for thrush. And again, don't forget this Wonder Dust. Put it in your first aid kit. Just grab it. It will come in handy when you need it. Trust me. They do have the thrush solution spray there I just passed up. And then this Ascend is comparable to the medicated cream I talked about at Tractor Supply. Yes, it is a little bit more, but oh my gosh, I've always had a prescription to get this. So maybe horse.com is selling it without a prescription. I'm not quite sure, but get it. Recommend it. If it's not a prescription, get it now. Again, going over barn needs, you're going to want your turnout blankets and fly sheets depending on your summer, winter months. But this is a must-have for your barn if your horse is out in the elements and needs a little extra protection. They also have fly stuff, fly boots, fly masks. But this is where you go to get your protection. Now, as far as stable supplies go, you're going to need, your hay bags, your hay nets, your feeder scoops, and all these extra little things. But buckets are important. If you're hanging it, they do have straps that you can buy here for pretty cheap. But buckets are like super common. So definitely buy more than you need because you're going to break them unless they're rubber, but get them on sale. If you need a heated bucket for winter, they have those too. But check out sales prices. You want to save money, so look for these guys with the red, bright red. It is where you will save your money. Now, a lot of feeders here. There's some hanging feeders. Please don't hang your feed on the fence. That's unnatural for a horse. It will drive your equine dentist crazy. But if you're boarding and you need a storage locker, for your feed or your tack, they have those as well. But if you're at home, set up your barn as fitting for your needs. If you have outdoor water and you need a float, there are those. So really, it just, depends on your setup and your barn, but get ideas from Pinterest, of course, and then come over to horse.com using my discount codes. Links are below this video to save extra money on your needs. Things can get expensive very quickly depending on, your setup. Every barn is different. Every need is different. So whether you just need to get set up or you want to shop for, some jolly balls and hay grazer puzzles for your horses, they really have you covered at horse.com. But also barn needs, let me just talk on this one more time. We talked about winter. We talked about getting ready and all the supplies you'll need for winter, but they also have you covered. Get these things now before winter comes. I'm telling you, you'll be happy. Whether you're shopping at the competitors or horse.com, I have discounts and savings for all of these sites on all of my videos. Check the links out below. Whether I'm talking about horse.com or some other product, you'll still have discount links for anything I have available for that week. So don't miss out on any of the savings.